Kana. O tena ga deza duhunzoni? Soyanere zino hoda waserago. I waksu tiga.
I'm... This place is heavily guarded.
No need to hide now, Olaf.
Cor?
He paid a bloody price for broken honor. I will not say more.
Oh, I will. Yet I would first join the villagers at their fire. They tell stories and I like to listen.
Story time. Telling sagas.
Yes, yes! They tell
Zokki. Rarondunde. Wasagohorori. Neyotzi zizu. Wahardu. How. Toyedene. Zinuero discardagete. Junkquirotagwani. Dehni zarungi. Totni dagwe. Yatehni ganarde ziosumwaya. Danu akwegu. Gasumwa hunzi. Yotzi zizu. Yagoda denegwa do zokki. Tudayawasi. Rarondo de Yasagordage. Osumagu ya eanda ne yotzi zizu. Zi wa agoya da haje wa eanahadu zi nahoda wa ekweni. Nia dega derde.
Gods gohnaraga. Dagwa gara du.
I do not understand. You want me to tell a story? A story of betrayal, of selfish malice, and of gods who act as spoiled. Of all our many gods, it is Odin who is the most revered. He is the All-Father, the High One, the Wise King. But for all his glories, he can also be the most elusive of his kind. Selfish, solitary, stubborn, even cruel. In days long gone, it came to pass that Odin's son Balder died suddenly. Believing his son's death an accident, Odin sent a message to the Jotun, Hel. Hel agreed, but on one condition. Only if every living creature in the at once. Odin sent word to every corner of the world, asking all to weep for his beloved. A Jotun named Thok refused to cry for Balder. Let Hel keep what she has received. Thok, and that was that. Balder was gone forever. Sent on a funeral ship across the sea. But what Odin did not know is that Thok was none other than the trickster Loki in disguise. A god he knew as a friend. Worse still, it was Loki who led Balder to his death by a sprig of mistletoe. All these tricks and feints Loki had conceived. Some say it was in Loki's nature to be so cruel. Others argue it was revenge for deeds done by Odin. There is a third view, that all these acts, kind and cruel, that we are not the authors of our own destiny, but only its reader. That we should fight against this view.
Angwa gara du hasene at no.
Gorm brought this stone across the Whale Road for a strange purpose. I do not know why.
Yoskats. Gwa.
Dagwa weird it go?
Take it, and guard it. It may be that one day you will know its purpose. Thank you. Each of you. For all you have done.
Aya wanski. Yeti sotogungaha.
Anna really flew. I swear it.
Good stranger. Thank you for your help. I heard what happened. We are just about to set off on our grand hunt for the fearsome beast. If the thirst of the hunt itches your throat, will you join us? Into the unknown we go. Join us, kinsman. This beast bested us last time. We should be on our guard. Tracks. There is no mistaking it. It came from the same creature that attacked us.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Can you hear it? It's close. I feel it.
Come on then.
There it is! God, it's even more for... Good fighting! Ah, what a beast we felled! You show true grit out there. Thank you for joining our hunt.
Predator or prey, you are what you choose to do.
He lasted the longest amongst the rest. Now we can finally... Hvallgrof Outpost. You shirked your work for quite some time.
Yoira is no more. My name is Eivor, a Drenger of the Raven clan.
Purpose!
Gorm is dead! The troll is...
Olav!
Sister, let us celebrate. Gorm Cutwayson is no more. Slain by Eivor Ravenfriend, Eivor Forest Strider, Eivor Olavursaver.
What is this?
I had a long-standing blood feud with Gorm and his clan. It is now...
Oh, the skulls will sing of this day. How Eivor traveled far and wide.
Songs or not, Gorm is dead. Now I suggest you leave this place.
I do not disagree. Gordon was a madman, brother. Are you well?
I am well, yes, oh, so well. And I may stay, to linger one season or two, with a...
As you wish. And you, Eivor, where were you?
I will say, take care of yourself, Ola.
Goodbye.
Far whence the whale road before. Fate may bind my bones to this land, but for now, I walk the sea.
Seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
So glad to see you. Looks like a...
Pleasure. You've been away for so long.
Were you worried?
Of course I was. Such a long voyage. Did you do what had to be done?
I did. And I'm eager to focus on problems closer to home.
Good.
It is done. Gorm is dead.
Good. I would like to hear everything about your...
One day. I want to see... What of Essex?
We received a summons from the Ealdorman and his Lady of Colchester, requesting you specifically for a matter of great secrecy.
Foreboding. And
According to my scouts, he is a man who cares more for his own indulgences.
I will leave at once.
An alliance in Essex would be invaluable.
Uber Ragnarsson has come. He claims to have some business with you.
Uber Ragnarsson. You're a long way from your king's side.
Eivor. Yes, a long stroll through the hills and fields of Mercia. Also, I could thank you.
Thank me.
For sending my brother to his just reward. In spite of the harm he caused you, I could not keep him in line in this life. But I have no doubt the old father will put it...
A darkness followed your brother, one I am not sure he understood. But as you say...
He is. And as a show of my thanks, I came to offer you a gift. A token of my respect.
Thank you.
Put it to good use, Wolfkist. And may we meet again soon. On a battle.
inscription in the letter about Ragnar Lothbrok. There is the cage that held him. The site abandoned, as if used once for a ritual, and never again. Here, this is the place where Ragnar Lothbrok met his end. He must have been naked and bloodied, every drop draining into the pit. This supreme bringer of all men, now King Illa's prize.
I have seen this day 1,000 times. Baldur keeps a cup of mead for me. I welcome my entry into the land of champions.
Mocked, ridiculed, humiliated. His honor did not budge. Dragged by cowards, thrown to snakes. They were more afraid than him.
I face death with a thirst on my lips. My reputation cannot be unwritten. Inscribed on the hearts of those who fought beside me.
Set upon by venomous snakes, he stood and spoke, with honor in spine, for all those who live their lives for glory alone.
Oh, how the young pigs would grunt if they knew how this old boar suffered. You will meet them, Ale. One day, they will come.
His men came too late to save him. Those who fought for him, they loved him dearly. Their oaths unbreakable. I have sent your Drengir to meet you, great king. You will be with them once again. There, where he fell, something glints in the soil. There is something in a pit, something left behind. Ragnar's dagger, a fine seax of Damascus steel.
Cast about this land, my friend. It seems Ealdorman Bierston has made this ruin his longhouse.
Why is my cup empty?
Perhaps.
Lord,
Ah, a heroic-looking Dane in our midst.
I am looking for Bierstan.
Our lord is not at home, but his wife is receiving visitors upstairs. If you speak with her, pass on that we've run out of ale.
Because you have drunk the barrel dry?
Damn Bierstan. His household is as poorly run as his lands.
Estrid is a good wife. Far better than... Estrid is a good wife. Far better than hedonism.
You! Gods will come at one cry from me!
Sheathe your blade, lady. I am Eivor of the Raven Clan, here at your husband's request.
Another Dane. I am Estrid, wife of the Lord of Essex. As you may have heard, my lord is not at home.
I am weary of rounding up Saxons. Is your husband stolen, drunk, or wayward?
He'll be stalking the woodlands today, hunting game and ignoring the vital affairs of Essex. One such affair is why we called for you.
If I can find him, I will remind him.
Such would be a miracle. His favorite haunt is southwest of here. The lavender fields there attract the prey, God help him.
With luck he hasn't been eaten, but I will...
Patience is a godly virtue, Adred.
Even the saints were tired of waiting for the estate.
Venite odoremus et ad talata mero.
Survey the area, Sunan. Hunting is a fine sport, but I hope the Ealdorman has not become the prey. No good comes from a camp this bloody. They were caught off guard as they supped. The remains of the hunting party. This one was savaged by a large animal. They were attacked by a beast. Something strong enough to kill a horse. Some large prey left these tracks in the grass. The hunters were prey to a large beast or two. I can only hope that Beastin still lives. Someone guide me.
Ready your weapon, for accept your fate as a feast of prayers. This is what today gets the blood coursing. My gratitude to stumble upon me in my moment of greatest peril. Perhaps you were God-sent.
I am Estrid sent. Your wife and the Thanes of Essex both want your balls on a blacksmith's anvil.
When do they not? You could return and report that the savage claw took me. Poor Beerstan, his exit pursued by a bear.
And make the beast Lord of Essex in your stead.
No doubt my Estrid would prefer his velvet paws to my calloused hands. So, who are you? A sellsword?
I am Eivor of the Raven Clan. You hinted at an alliance for the loan of my unique talents.
Blood, yes. Let us return to Colchester at once, and we'll speak more of the delicate matter on my mind. I'm glad you answered my summons. I did not expect such a skilled fighter.
It's good I came when I did. You lost many men on this hunt.
Good men, all. They will have the proper rights and their families will be cared for.
Your people sacrificed much for your sport.
They did. There is no balm for my tortured heart.
Why did you ask me here?
Do you believe in true love, Eivor?
I have loved.
But have you truly? Has a longing burned in your breast, a sweet lingering pain, paralyzing you with its sting?
There is pain enough in battle. I do not seek it out in love.
I long for it. The thrill of a fight softly won. My wife Estrid lacks fire. She is a fish out of water, cold and dead.
She showed great passion when I met her, keeping your things in check.
Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband. I have always been a plucked goose in matters of love. And a piss-poor ruler to boot.
Strong must be the hand that steers the ship, Birsten.
My hand would rather tug the catgut of a well-crafted bow. My eyes narrowing at the sight of...
Be gentle if they... A crown sits heavy on the head.
Then let us run wild and free in the woods as the wolves do. Live on our wits, prowl and stalk and feast.
You have a romantic way about you, Birsten.
Do not fret. My guards will not worry you when we are together.
You must mark me if you think I'm capable of worry. Have you built your city in the ruins of another?
No, these builders are lost to the annals of time. Far advanced of the Saxon hovels of Wattle and Daub. I have ambition to build a great palace myself, with mosaics and balmy courtyards.
What stops you?
That which stops all but the most creative minds. Coin, imagination, talent.
And your people? Is Essex happy?
That is a question I never really ponder. I suppose they are. I hope they are. Alfred believes I rule like a chickless hen, flapping and squawking over nothing but the farmer's dinner.
He interferes.
No, he disapproves. Is that not infinitely worse? But look, we are nearing my hall. I must face the wolves at my door before we discuss your favor to Essex, Abel.
It may be I can speed your business along.
Ready to help me fend off the spears of their displeasure?
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
Who is this owl, Birsten, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Birsten. Couldn't get a sow pissed in an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, the constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
Are they men or babes? If Alfred meddles in the affairs of Essex, send his men home in shrouds.
Ah, we should challenge his right to rule. Was not Essex once a thriving kingdom of its own? We should fight, yes, fight! And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas Festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
Drink, be merry, eat your fill. Sing of great battles, for tomorrow we may die. There is no problem that mead and song cannot solve.
Do we not deserve such mirth? A great feast and happiness? The dark days of winter approach. Let us drink them away. And Aldrich, do you yap like a she-hound as Adrid does?
You know my thoughts, Birsten. The feared. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
Refuse to send your men. Let Alfred's people die for his hopeless cause against the Norse.
Then we refuse.
Refuse our king? Has madness taken your wits, Birsten?
There. Have I not answered all your questions?
You are a stain on this shire, Birsten. Useless.
Useless?
That's right. Yet still you haunt my hall. Be gone. I haven't time for your squabbling. That ceased their prattling. A fine outcome, Abel. The very soul of balance.
A firm hand is all you need, Björsten. Whether on your hunting bow or on your helm.
All this talk of hunting makes me long for the woods.
Your wife awaits, Björsten. Are you not worried some other man will drench your sheets with his sweat?
Ha! She does as she must. As do I. But you will discover this soon enough.
You have done the impossible, Dane. Returned my errant...
My pettish love. Such a stormy countenance clouds the sun.
Your thanes drank the ale the abbot gifted us.
Now that is a tragedy my heart will not...
If he looked at me with the same affection he shows for hunting deer,
I noticed your love has gone sour. Was it fresher than...
There is so little difference between love and hate. It's difficult to say where the sourness comes from. Our affairs are more of heart than of state.
We would have our freedom, Eivor. I from my wife, and my wife from Essex.
I am too sharp a weapon for so soft a task. Why not part and...
Oh, were I a Dane, and divorce as simple as a slit throat. But it's...
Does your god not allow husbands and wives to part?
Our god? Our king? There is much standing in the way of a joyous uncoupling. Ours was an arranged marriage, a political need, and not.
Explain yourselves, clear and plain, and I will do it. The poetry...
We had a plan, a simple plan. A woman lost and a woman found.
Some time ago, we paid a Dane to kidnap me and ferry me safely to Francia. As you can see...
It was certainly...
Some Norse can be quick to take coin and slow to earn it. If I give my word, it is not...
Could we try the kidnap again? Much of the planning is done. It would only take a more trustworthy overseer.
It should be a bold venture if we do. Loud and brash and seen by all.
During our Llamas festival, merry peasants...
Your return to Francia would need a swift ship, with a captain ready to lead.
We could...
I would have thought his steed and seamen spent.
Come find me in the market, Eivor. Our unwelcome guests require food and ale to soften their anger.
And the woman found? 20 years.
We can hope. You must fan the flame. Find her. Bring her to my lakeside cottage, and I believe she lived in the
I will do as you both ask, and ask Freya for success.
Good luck in your endeavors, Eivor. I pray...
Now, should I look for Alvida first, or meet with Estrid at the marketplace?